How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? We're about to have a great time. Great time. We are going back to my dude Prof. It's been way too long. I've been so focused on Ren and Falling in Reverse and all this other stuff. Rightfully so. There's a lot going on. But let's not forget the homie that I love a lot, and that's Prof. So we're gonna skip this intro. We're not gonna make this too long. And let's just jump into this tombstone. What I do want to say though, check out the community poll. We got the big stream coming soon. And I really have been having a good time with 99.9% of y'all in the comments. The other 0.1% kiss my ass. The other 99% don't kiss it unless you're into it. Let's get into this Prof Tombstone. Hey, yeah, this ain't gonna be like Flower Boy. Is that Flower Boy? It's not gonna be like the other song I did where I was like, I don't know what I'm getting into. I'm sure it's not that heavy at all. I'm assuming this is heavy. We're smarter this time.
Got me walking through tombstones. Would you meet me in the ground? Got me walking through tombstones. Everybody got hurt, everybody went deaf in 20. Blind rage in the suicide pact to get left with nothing. Rumors that you're perfect, well you don't say. Everybody's building coffins just so they can have their own place. 6 feet deep, getting comfy, burning bridges, have your own way. Another 6 feet deep, let's all law improvement, buddy, pass the rose. You can't push daisies when the ground's unfertile. The Grim Reaper follows us about everywhere we go.
I love Prof singing.
Got me walking through tombstones.
It's smooth.
Would you meet me in the ground?
It sounds like something.
Got me walking through tombstones.
I love that.
So would you meet me in the ground? Hey. Fancy meeting you here. I thought that you was afraid of bones. Where are your skeletons on display? I thought you had them safe at home. Russian roulette would suit us perfect. No skipping turns in graveyards, it's no mercy. They wanna see a crash, but they don't want the blood. They wanna see my movie, but they won't let me cuss. They wanna feel some pain, but they don't wanna touch. They wanna see the painting, but don't dare show the brush. You can't push daisies.
This dude, first of all, that's funny. He's pushing his car and pushing daisies and the license plate's daisies. That's funny. But I like that. This whole metaphor of like, it reminds me of, I don't know how people feel about Kevin Hart, but it always reminds me of this quote that Kevin Hart had that I really like, where he's like, everybody want to be famous, but nobody wants to put the work in. And I always enjoyed that. That was how he hyped himself up before he went out on stage. Like, everybody want to be famous, but nobody want to put the work in, you know? And they always, you know, it's like to remind you, hey, this shit takes work. There's pain that comes with this. There's an energy and there's a certain amount of effort that comes with the goal that you're trying to reach. And I really like this. That stanza is my favorite so far of the song. That constant, like, well, you want this, but you don't want that. You want love, but you don't want pain. You want fun, but you don't want work. You want money, but you don't want effort. Like, I like that whole, like, and you got to have both of this. This is yin and yang. Some people, you know, and it's sad that some of y'all are going through a lot of stuff sometimes in the comments, and it's like, you're only going through bad, it seems like. And it's like, when is that good happening? And I'm always like, I promise you it's coming. People normally don't flow through this life with only good things happen to them, even if you can't see it, or only bad things happening to them, even if you don't know the good is coming yet. And you're long overdue. It's coming to you. I promise. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. If you think I'm talking to you, I am. But no, my personal anecdotes aside, I really enjoyed this. Everybody want the painting, but nobody want to see the brush. Everybody want the movie, but don't want to let me cuss. Like, that's kind of fire. It's like, hey, you gotta take all of me. You can't just have one. It reminds me of those memes too, where it's like, if you can't handle me at my crying all the time, then you can't handle me at my loving you. You know, it's like those memes where it's like, if you can't handle me at this, you can't handle me at that. And I just like that. I think that's pretty cool. Prof, you're a good writer, bro.
Show the brush. You can't push daisies when the ground's unfertile. The Grim Reaper follows us about everywhere we go. Got me walking through tombstones. Would you meet me in the ground? Got me walking through tombstones. You meet me in the ground. Hey. You can't push daisies when the ground's unfertile.
I like this hook.
The Grim Reaper follows us about everywhere we go.
That's a pretty fire visual. Like, no matter where he goes, no matter what he's doing, he can't outrun either the pain that he's going through, or he can't outrun death. It's like you're trying really hard to escape the situation that you're in, but you can't run from it. It's you. It's a part of you. It's who you are. It's your story. This is a good example. I know the song has nothing to do with this, but this reminds me of I was telling someone this in my comment section who I don't think got it. Conversation I was trying to have about anxiety. And I was like, you need to confront your anxiety. You need to accept that it's a part of you. So many people have multiple panic attacks or have a trigger warning. By the way, I'm about to talk about anxiety real fast. But like, I remember when I had my first panic attack, and I haven't had like a second one ever. And I'm going to make sure I never have one, because one, that was fucking awful. But two, my therapist was really cool at like, so many people are trying to run from their anxiety, which does nothing but causes another attack. You're trying to pretend that that's not a part of who you are. It is a part of who you are. Anxiety is great. Anxiety is good. It reminds me of Inside Out too, right? Fear was helping her with what she could see. Anxiety helps her with what she can't. Fire bar. If Pixar was a rapper, I would have said bars. I did, I think. And it's like, that's true. That's literally what my therapist told me. It's a part of you. You can't outrun that. It's when you try to avoid it because you're so uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. All you're gonna do is be more uncomfortable. You have to accept it. It is who I am. Okay, I'm feeling anxiety right now. That's totally fine. Let me try to understand why I'm feeling it. I don't understand why I'm feeling it. Okay, well, let's just dive a little deeper. Maybe I should journal a bit. Let me try to figure what the trigger point of that was. It's you trying to swerve and bob and weave and move and jump all around and go, I don't like this feeling. I don't want to feel it. Oh, don't talk to me about anything. Oh, I don't want to be triggered. No. I'm sorry. That's not life. That's not humanity. That's not the human experience that we have right now. Him driving away, pushing daisies, as he calls it. And just to see that it didn't matter where he went. He thought he was going to have a moment's respite. He thought he was going to have a moment of peace. And here come the arrow flying in and hit your back again, bro. What you gonna do? Keep on driving and try again? That was an interesting thing that I didn't think about, is that this was one giant allegory for anxiety to me, or just fear of death, which seems to be a really big theme of the song. Is just kind of just death and grieving and trying to escape it, but there is no escape from it. This was a good one. I think Flower Boy is a billion times better than Tombstone. It just is. It's a billion times better, but I think it was good. It would rank in my top 5. See, here's the thing, like when it comes to people asking me, like, what are your favorite Prof songs, or what songs do you like, or what do you like listening to? Like with all these artists that we listen to and with all music, they just have their moment in time. Like there's only so many times I would listen to Tombstones. You know, like this ain't Sad Boy Summer right now. Like I'm not listening to Tombstone a lot, but I will pop in Squaggos. I will pop in Horse, Bar Breaker, Hot Price Shoes. Like that, I'm trying to vibe. I'm trying to party. But when I'm sitting down in the room, I feel like journaling. I'm staring at my ceiling a little bit. I'm just kind of thinking and contemplating, man, am I being a good dad? Am I being a good dude? Am I being a good boyfriend? This, that, and the other. These are the kind of songs I'd pop in. I'd listen to, not Louisiana, I'd listen to Flower Boy. I'd listen to Tombstone. I'd listen to Heaven. All songs, by the way, or a few of those songs I mentioned, we need to still react to. Tell me the next Prof song we should react to, because I think we've done enough sad songs. I actually think I'm gonna do Bar Breaker, because I remember seeing that video and thinking it was one of the coolest videos I've ever seen. And I want to do a music video like that from that first person kind of perspective. Yeah, Tombstones was cool. It's interesting how influential COVID was to Prof from a music perspective. He's had a few songs now where he's referenced COVID, he's referenced the pandemic, he's referenced things that happened during 20 and 21. Man, that was such an interesting time in our evolution, right? Like, that was such a crazy, uniquely negative, special time for us as human beings walking this earth. So, you know, the Great Reset, as they call it. Appreciate y'all for recommending Tombstones to me. That was a nice one. I'm gonna reflect on this one. I'm gonna go back and probably give this about 3 or 4 more listens, and I'm gonna vibe with it. But I really liked what I'm gonna take from it. And I really liked the allegory and the metaphor of both from an anxiety perspective and from a trying to cheat and outrun death perspective, and just trying to reach that end. But his videos, a lot of his slower songs are very poetic, more poetic than his fast songs. His fast songs is where it's just like bars. Hey, I'm a rapper, I do this shit, I'm talking. His slower songs, they're very poetic and they're very much visual in nature. Like, I already saw, without seeing the music video, I could hear these songs and I already have an image of what the video should be. And it's funny to see it almost the same, like to almost kind of be copied in what he saw in his head when he wrote this. So it was really cool. I really liked it. Thank y'all for recommending it. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all was vibing and kind of just chilling out with me. This was just a chill react. So I hope y'all liked it. You know, if you're new here, like, all that good stuff, share, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting vids. If you are not new here, give me another Prof song. Vibe with me, keep hanging with me. I love y'all. We almost at 15,000 subs. Can you believe it? This tiny little channel, we almost there. So let's keep going, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Go vote in the community page. Go to it now. Go vote. Goodbye. See y'all later.
You can't push daisies when the ground's unfertile. The Grim Reaper follows us about everywhere we go. Got me walking through